Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And at 8:13, KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450, built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. The clouds kept temperatures down yesterday. We only got up to 88 out at Yellen Field, and we did have a trace of precipitation in the dusty old rain gauge. Look for mostly fair skies today. Heat will be returning as we head toward the weekend. Look for today's high around 95. Nevada expected to give up 28% of its Colorado River water allocation under a new agreement favored by the federal government. The plan, negotiated by Nevada, Arizona, and California, calls for the three states to reduce their combined river use by 3.2 million acre-feet through the end of 2028. Arizona would cut its allocation by 31%. California would reduce its use by 12%. The proposal less severe than earlier federal options that could reduce Nevada's share by as much as 40%. The U.S. Interior Department expected to release the final operating plan for the Colorado River later this week. A trial with potential costs exceeding $1.5 billion now underway in Clark County over the stalled Coyote Springs development just north of Las Vegas. Developers claim Nevada improperly blocked the planned community by denying enough groundwater for the project. State attorneys argue water is a public resource and say the decision was necessary because supplies weren't available. The lawsuit follows years of legal battles after the Nevada Supreme Court upheld the state's groundwater ruling in 2024. The trial over Coyote Springs and their water expected to last several months. Turning to the White Pine County Sheriff's Office blotter report, the deputies investigated a reported battery involving juveniles at a sporting event in Ely on Sunday, a report filed. Deputies also identified a subject in the theft of a package from an Ely residence. That investigation is still underway. Other calls included a lost wallet, complaints about juveniles riding off-highway vehicles in an accident, and a reported fight at a local casino that deputies determined was unfounded. Deputies also investigated the death of Kelly R. Formaster of Lund. It was determined to be of natural causes. A lightning-caused fire in the county referred to the BLM, and the sheriff's office reported no new bookings into the White Pine County Jail. Firefighters battling 5 active wildfires across Elko County, the largest, the Chimney Fire near Midas, which has grown to 12,000 acres, no containment yet, and continues to threaten to expand. The Secret Pass Fire has reached 4,500 acres, while the Hoppy Basin Fire near Montello is 304 acres and 85% contained. The Long Canyon and Boyd fires remain smaller but are also uncontained. Governor Lombardo has activated 2 Nevada National Guard helicopters to assist firefighters as crews work to slow the fire's spread. To our west, firefighters continue battling 2 wildfires north of Austin. The new Pass Fire, 7,811 acres, it is 0% contained. Crews say hot, dry, and windy conditions fuel significant growth to the east and southeast, active fire behavior continuing. Meanwhile, the Cornyn Fire has been remapped at 84 acres. It is now 50% contained after firefighters strengthened containment lines and continued mop-up operations. And to our south, the lightning-caused Quail Springs Fire in Lincoln County is up to 4,450 acres. It is 0% contained. It is burning on the Nevada Test and Training Range near Bald Mountain in Area 51. No evacuations or threats to public structures have been reported. Smoke could affect travel on Highway 375. Fire crews continue using indirect suppression tactics as hot, dry, and breezy conditions fuel the blaze. Expect over the next few days to see some smoke from those wildfires. In political news, after a significant delay in just 99 days prior to the election, Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo has endorsed David Flippo in the race to succeed Congressman Mark Amodei. Lombardo says Flippo will be a strong partner in advancing conservative priorities, including releasing more federal land for housing, lowering costs for working families, strengthening Nevada's economy, and ensuring rural Nevada continues to have a strong voice in Washington and Carson City. That endorsement coming ahead of the November election. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto has reintroduced the Fairness for Immigrant Families Act. The legislation would create new pathways for some long-term immigrants without criminal records to obtain legal permanent residency, strengthening penalties for immigration fraud, limit deportations for certain immigrants, including DACA recipients with pending applications, and increase transparency in the immigration system. Cortez Masto says the bill offers what she calls practical reforms to help fix the nation's immigration system while protecting law-abiding immigrant families. No one matched all the numbers in last night's Powerball drawing. The jackpot will be for Wednesday's draw, $663 million. The cash, $290.4 million if you take it all in a lump sum. Jackpot rolling over for nearly 3 months and keep growing till somebody hits it. At 8:20 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada. Good morning.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.
What time is it? It's post time. Since 1934, the annual White Pine County Horse Races, August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at the White Pine County Fairgrounds in Ely. Live action racing of thoroughbreds and quarter horses, as well as pari-mutuel betting. The event also includes a bar, concessions, and the county fair, making it a fun-filled experience for the entire family. Average per $6,500 pari-mutuel wagering on each race. Post time, 3 p.m. on Friday the 21st, 1 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. For more information, call 775-289-8589 or go online to whitepinecountyhorseraces.com. The White Pine County Horse Races, August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at the Fairgrounds in Ely. Be there!